Hi! Okay, so today I am going to teach you how to do hair tinsel. It's so fun. And I think I'm really qualified to teach you how to do hair tinsel because I've spent at least, oh my god, at least 8 hours of my life doing it now. I actually tried to film myself doing it the first time around and oh my god, I probably should have gotten my piece of tinsel first. It was frustrating. I recently watched Anora, which is where I got the inspiration from. And if you haven't seen it, oh, you've got to see it. But as we can see, she has beautiful, long, dark, flowing hair. And that's not exactly what I'm working with. Her hair in the movie is so beautiful. She has this dark pink tinsel just lighting up the screen every time she moves. And I read a whole article just about her hair. I think it was Vogue. So I think we're really gonna see a lot more of this. I hope. I want everyone to be sparkly headed. Warning, this process, as we saw, can be very frustrating. So just be patient. I promise the more you do it, the better you will get at it. And if it looks like you can take it out. So try to have fun along the way. I could not have fun that day. I was just having a shit day, okay? But let's have a better day today. Let's make me even sparklier. This is what I did when I was learning. It's so cool. And you should see it in the light. I went to a party that had lights. I got so many compliments. You gotta picture me just at a club like, no, it's really easy. You just do it like. So the way we're doing it today is technically, I mean, it's not permanent, but you know, you're not gonna take them in and out every day. You're gonna have to get real good at carefully washing your hair. We're gonna be using these little beads, wow, flattering angle, to clamp the glitter into our hair so that it twinkles. At first I was like, I'm gonna do it tastefully. I'm gonna be really subtle about it. And then I was kind of like, tasteful, subtle. Let's put in like at least 10 more big strands. I'm not kidding, as soon as the credits rolled after Anora, I was buying these. I didn't know what color I would want to do, but I loved the pink on her, so I wanted to stick to the pink too. But I thought for my hair, because it's lighter, it's blonde, that I would do a lighter pink. The set I bought came with the tools for it, so get familiar with these guys. They're gonna frustrate the hell out of you, but they're our friends, I promise. And then you're just gonna need a good comb, something to hold the rest of your hair back, like a clip or a hair tie. And I'm not sure if I came up with this method. I didn't watch any tutorials because, what can I say? There are two kinds of people in this world, and I'm not reading the IKEA dresser instructions. I'm just building it. So you're gonna need a bobby pin too, for what might be my method. Okay, let's get sparklier. It's just so cute. I'm so happy with it. Okay, highly recommend setting up yourself a little station. Mine is just my couch. The kit came with different colored beads, and I'm gonna be using the dark brown one because it blends in the best with my roots. And to prepare what's gonna be going onto our head, step 1 is to put that little bead right onto the crochet hook. Boop. Then grab the hair tinsel. The more strands you use, the thicker it's gonna be, and keep in mind we're doubling them over to get the bead onto it like this. Yeah, get it on there, you got this. Now we have a little loop that we're gonna put our bobby pin through. Now we're taking our loop needle threader and we're gonna thread that through the bead towards the direction of the bobby pin, like this, up towards the bobby pin. Okay, so now that that's nicely set up and ready to go, we're gonna find a section of hair that we want to crimp it into. So something to keep in mind is that you want enough hair over the bead to cover the little bead. Like you can't do it here without seeing a bunch of beads. I'm gonna be showing you up top on my head first so that you can see it more clearly, but I do recommend, like my first one was down here. Start down low so that you can get good at it, otherwise frustration station. So wherever your parting is, I recommend just taking like a good slice and flipping it over. That's gonna be what covers the beads. If you have more hair than I do, you might need to use a hair tie for this, but that's enough for me. Just to keep it out of your way, because another warning, if you get little random baby hairs clamped into those beads, it's gonna hurt. We want that strand of hair that we're gonna be using to be as, it makes sense in my head, circle as possible. Like when you pull it up, you don't want it to be going wide, you don't want it to be going far, you want it to be as concentrated little strand as possible, just so that when you're done, it's not tugging. So I found that the easiest way to do this when you grab your little strand is if you pull it up, you can see if it's going wide, you know what I mean? And you can just slowly like pick away pieces of it until it literally feels like you can twist it, and it would just be a little circle at the base. And I find twisting it helps because we're gonna want that bead to go down as close as we can to our scalp. I'm warning you, this is finicky. Then you take that little piece and loop it through, just put it through the middle of this device. And then with your hand that's still holding the bead, you just hold on to that bead while you pull that nice strand of hair all the way through. Don't lose your strand. So you get that bead as close as you can to your scalp. Now you're gonna see why I think I'm a genius. This bobby pin is gonna mean that we don't have too much of that showing at the top, because we're gonna take all of it that is in there. You just take everything that's in that bead, give it like a little tug, it won't come through because of the bobby pin. Now's the fun part. I didn't own pliers before this. I'm now a proud owner of a pair of pliers. Actually, I don't know how proud I am. And the important thing to remember when you crimp it is that when you do, it's gonna go flat. It's gonna go squish, flat, and you want that to be flat along your head. Otherwise they're gonna poke out, it's not gonna be comfortable. So you see that? You see the bead? We're just taking this, getting in there and squish. Squish, and then you can just gently slide that bobby pin out and it's in there. That's what it's gonna look like. You see why we do the bobby pin? Because it means not a lot sticking out at the top, just enough to grip on. And now I'm just gonna trim it so that when it sits, it's kind of the same length as that top layer there. Have I cut my own hair doing this recently? Yeah. And then, that's so good. That's so good. Hell yeah. This has been really fun for me too, because I've just been catching myself in the mirror going, oh, I could use like a few more there. So we're going entirely based off of vibes, and the vibe is telling me we could use just a few more there. Again, no matter how easy I'm making it look, I was very frustrated by this the first time around, so don't give up, don't give up. So again, from the top, we take our little bead, we pop it on the little hook, and you can use however many you want. I've just been taking 4 because I cut them and doubled them over. I don't want to waste it. I got short hair. And then again, you got your tinsel. You have your bead already on your, oh my God. We got your bead on your crochet hook, and you're just gonna get that bead onto there. And before you let this go, this is gonna take you a bit of practice. You go, get it in a nice loop. Where the f is my bobby pin? You take your bobby pin. Just get it nicely in there. And then you got your bead, and your bead just goes right there. Time for this guy again. The direction of this is important because you want the strands to lie going down on your head. Because if you crimp it in and they're all like, oh, that's just gonna look like shit. So the direction is important. Bobby pin up, you have all your strands safely in there. And you pop it through that side. Just like that. See, I think this might be my next strand. Okay, here you can really see what I mean by you don't want too wide of a section to put that bead on because that's gonna just pull everything there. So you wanna take away little bits just from kind of every direction until we have that little circle base that I keep talking about. That I keep hoping makes sense to someone but me. And take our strand that we've twisted so nicely so the bead can fall down really nicely. We have all of our tinsel in order. We're holding on to that bead. We're looping that hair. Then I'm gonna switch that bead and the bobby pin, don't forget the bobby pin, into there. And then use this hand now to just pull that strand through. Keep an eye on that strand too. Get that bead nice and close to the root. Oh, fuck off. We keep that bead really close to the scalp. We're going in there again to clamp, clamp, clamp again. Make sure that it's flat against your head, not sticking out like that. It's so cute. Before I figured out this bobby pin thing, I was struggling. I'm so proud of myself. Yeah, just slide that out of there. Get out, get. And she's in there. And then I'm just gonna trim this again, avoiding my real hair. Yay! Oh, that's so cute. Nicely covered. The closer you go to the parting, the more you're gonna see the glitter, but the more risky it is for seeing the bead. So that one I just did was a little close, but I think we're getting away with it. And I do recommend starting with the front so that you can see how it looks, because when you move around to the back of your head, you're not gonna see that. And the good news is you're not gonna see it if it looks bad, but you'll just have more of a feel for how it is when it's right, you know? So start around the front where you can see what's going on, and then, you know, fly blind for the back. So far, so cute. Okay, other side. We're gonna do the same thing. Wherever your parting is, just take a good enough piece of hair. You can see all the ones I've already done. Just get that out of your way. The smoother you can get it, the less little baby hairs. Are they baby hairs, or are they just the hairs desperately trying to regrow because I pulled them out, brushing it too hard? Anyway, the less little hairs interfering, the easier your life's gonna be. Okay, let's find that little section. Pinch. The roll is kind of just, if you're pulling it up like this and something is bugging you about it, it's gonna bug you when it's in the bead. And then when you have your nice little section, just like that, twist, 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 and then take your little strand, get it through the middle of that,
I've been pulling it, I like swap hands like this so that it all just comes through real nice. Yeah! And then just grab your strand if you can so that you can pull your bead all the way down like that. Get these, make sure they're tight in that bobby pin. Make sure we're as close to the roots as we can be. And then I grab it all. We pull that tight.
Just because I had to mentally accept that it might not look good doesn't mean I don't want it to.
And then you take that bead and you climp.
It's so fun, but like, it's hard being a person that like wants everything to be really good and really perfect. You're gonna fuck up in life. What if I just kept one long and just, no. Oh, definitely got a little bit of the end of that hair, but I'm clearly not doing this in front of a mirror because I keep noticing really long pieces. We're gonna clean that up at the end. And then again, take your bobby pin. Oh, wow. New method unlocked. You don't have to take the crochet hook out first. Wonderful. I'm just gonna clip that out of the way. If you're anything like me, you'll spend half an hour trying to do the first one, and then once you get the hang of it, the rest will be like, ooh, I could do some right there, and you'll just do it. It'll be fine. Getting all those other hairs out of the way until I just have, oh, this is gonna be difficult because this is just baby hair central. It's okay. If you fuck up, you can take it out. Taking our thing, popping it through, switching sides. Are you getting faster at it too? Too soon to ask? Yeah, oh wow, that is a baby little hair. But look, all the way at the root, give all of it a tug so that it's tied up against that. Where are my pliers? These are the fun ones. Flying totally blind. I'm doing it though. I'm doing it. Then I'm gonna take the bobby pin out. And I did it. This was the one I should leave long. Ooh. When my hair is up, that actually looks kind of cool. Just like there. Yay! It's so fun. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, even if you didn't tinsel along. But if you did, please tell me how it went. Was this helpful? Did I help you? What color did you choose? It's so fun. I'm gonna go and do just a few more in the back so that it's more. And this is how that went. Bye.